Hey, Shane here with RMP Finishes, and in this video, we're going to be finishing this Birch butcher block with our dark half product. The dark half does bring out a little more warm brown tones, whereas the half and half keeps it more amber. This is a brand new Birch butcher block, so it has been sanded, it's clean. That's the best environment to apply this. So our dark half is made with Pure Tung Oil, a resin, and citrus solvent. It's a completely food contact safe finish. It's going to absorb deep into the wood of this butcher block, and it'll actually go through a curing process. Unlike a lot of butcher block conditioners you see out on the market that are made with mineral oil and beeswax, they will forever remain in an oil or liquid state. Our product changes from an oil to a solid, and that's a great finish for butcher block. It's a hard use surface. Once that oil is cured, it becomes very water resistant, and it'll hold up for a long time with very minimal maintenance. So let me give you an overview of how to finish butcher block with our products. Basically, you're going to want to start with raw wood. Do your sanding. We usually recommend going about 220 grit. You don't want to go too fine. What we're then going to do is we're going to apply multiple coats to the surface of the wood. So we'll put our first coat on. That will usually absorb in about 15 to 30 minutes, and then we'll apply another coat. We'll let those coats absorb, and then we'll repeat that process until we start to see the majority of the butcher block no longer absorbing within that 40-minute window. Typically, most butcher block is going to take about 3 to 5 coats. That's a good general rule and what to look for when you're calculating how much oil you'll need. Let me talk to you really quickly about this end grain here. When you are applying your finish, this is going to absorb the oil like crazy. You can use the dark half, which is pre-thinned, but if you really want to seal these up, a lot of times we'll recommend using the unthinned version. If you have like an in-cut sink with the flush mount underneath, then that would be something I would definitely recommend. If you want a really great finish, after you do your initial coats on day one, let the block sit overnight and then come back and do another coat the next day. Once you've done all your coats, you're going to want to allow your oil to cure. We usually recommend for the first 7 to 10 days to leave it completely untouched and go through that curing process. After you get past that 10-day, 14-day mark, now you can kind of get into maybe some light use. For a complete cure through and through, we recommend 30 days to allow that to happen. If you have any questions or concerns and you'd like to maybe use this for your project, feel free to visit us at rmpfinishes.com. We've got an expert support team who's ready and willing to answer your questions. So call, email, chat, whatever works best for you, we're here to help.